Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, Zielonka Hard Start Series. This is episode 14, and I've moved things on to February. We're about to go fill up the fertilizer. We've only got 16 liters in that front bag, but I think this 300 will get us through fertilization, the second fertilization of the two poplar fields. And then our next goals are a plow, preferably a bigger one, but I'll go for the $16,000 one. That's not quite that's not quite so small as a 2.5 meter one. And let's see. Yep, we're on full width. Just gonna go treat these like one field. So once we have the plow, we'll plow up that center spot and increase the size of field 5. So these will become one field technically, and I'll plant poplar in the center, and eventually it'll sync up with the rest of the poplar. In the meantime, I'm kind of going to just treat it like one field anyway. So yeah, we need 16 grand uh, for the plow, and we need a new tractor. Not a new, we need a second tractor. Um, I expect that'll come next January, or when we, um, possibly when we sell the rice, but more likely when we sell the next poplar harvest. I'm probably over or under fertilizing some of these things, so wasting fertilizer, always a good idea. Let's take a look here and see. Right. That did not do anything. Huh. Maybe I gotta wait for an actual next growth stage. Well, that was a waste of fertilizer. We do need to go pick up fertilizer though, so gonna do that. We should only need 2 or 3 pallets of seedlings to plant that rice field up. And maybe another pallet or 2 for field 5 once we get that converted to a rice field. Although at this rate, we're not going to have that ready in time. I don't know why I'm going here. Yeah, at this rate, we're not going to be ready to plant rice in field 5. Uh, in time for, yeah. unless I just take it with the default one. Oh yeah, I did. I bought the little pusher bar that goes with the bio baler to shove the stuff down. Maybe that'll fix my helper issues as well. And actually give it a width, a proper width. Uh, Either way, that'll be a good setup. Right, we need that fertilizer. 1 bag. We'll pick that guy up. And we'll get this set up, I guess, back to where we were. Hopefully that stuff starts growing again. We don't need to fertilize the main field again. I think, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to just take that as a small field for now and maybe extend it later, although I don't know how you go about extending a rice field unless probably got to delete it as a rice field and then replace the rice field on the bigger chunk. It's 1,500 just for the flooding apparatus, and then another whatever. I think that was like 30 grand to build the other one, but it doesn't matter too much. I could spend some time doing contracts, maybe even some fertilizer contracts, in order to afford the plow on time. I think that's actually probably the answer, is contracts. Wood transport, actually. 23 trees. Yeah. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Well, not trees, actually. 23 logs is a lot of logs. That'll be 2 trips. But then again, that'll be money. with that contract. Finally. Spent a little money on a helper doing that one just because it was so big. So let's complete that and collect it. And I guess another wood transport. Basically the same as the last one, just fewer trees. Yeah, I think that's a good option. Uh, yeah, okay. And that gets us, yeah, that will get us over the hump for buying the plow, and then we'll be able to do all of our field extension plans, which will be quite nice. Let's see here. I guess I want to leave the cultivator back. Back at the rice yard. All right. Well, we've seen some wood contracts recently. I'll catch up to you when it's done. All right. This is the last of that contract. I found a collectible on the way. You can probably see the place from here even. The tower looks like a lighthouse. I guess you can't see it, but from here anyway. But there's a lighthouse we drive past. And I happened to see it right there on the step as I was driving by, so I popped in and got it. So now we have enough money to buy that plow and to get plowing. And plowing's kind of a pain in the butt, but hopefully that actually, I forget what my horsepower on this thing is. I need to get it fixed anyway, so luckily that extra money will help with that as well from the collectible. I wouldn't quite have had enough without it. I would have had to do another contract. Oh, let's see here. I'll fold this guy up. That's pretty good. Get you parked up. I doubt I'm going to need you again for at least a few months. Alright, here we are at the store. Time to purchase that. I'll make sure I actually collected on that thing. Did I even collect on it? No, I didn't. Cool. Alright, definitely enough money now. Right. Plows. Yep, it's a small one, but it'll have to do. I don't think there are any mod plows out there as of yet that are decent price, so we're gonna buy this guy here. And he only requires 160 horsepower, which I'm sure we have. And also we're going to pick up that that push bar for harvesting. But first we're going to repair this tractor, hopefully. Hopefully we can even afford it. Yeah, barely. Okay. Well, we're repaired. We need to get gas soon too. But that can wait a little bit. We are down on this end of the... Yeah, I think we will actually get gas. Because we are down on the proper end of town. So we'll get gas and then head over to that field and get ourselves hooked up for one poplar field rather than two. Of course, yeah, it'll take a lot more time for it to sync up, just like it did last year when we filled in some of those blanks. Alright, folks, well, that is it for February, and it for episode 14. Next time we will plow the extension to field 5 over here, and probably get the rice at least partly seeded, if not all the way seeded. Um, so it'll be March, and we'll have our chance to do the plowing and get that extension all figured out. And then who knows? Who knows what the future will hold from there. I need to save up and get a silo and place it somewhere here on the property. So I'm just going to leave this guy sitting here and go look over here. I think, I'm not sure exactly how much more space I have over here, but if I can pop a silo down right over here somewhere and have it be, you know, in a logical way to pull through. Maybe if its back is that way or something, I can pull through it. That would be good. I'd rather not have to do any silly backing up to get my grain loaded or stored. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.